Right. When did you first hear about forks over knives?
Oh gosh, that was a long time ago, actually. I don't know, years ago.
Mhm.
Really, yeah, probably over 6 years ago.
What made you first want to watch it?
I think at the time I just was interested in health.
How has that movie changed your ideas?
Forks Over Knives was well done. The movie was really well done, and so that was helpful. Um, because it was well done, it impacted me with the information that it had.
Okay. This one? Okay. What did you learn from Forks Over Knives?
I think my takeaway from Forks Over Knives would be that food is only as good as its soil, and that without good soil, our food and our nutritional value in the food can be incredibly beneficial or incredibly non-beneficial. It could be just as much as iceberg lettuce can be incredibly beneficial, or it can really look like it is and have just about nothing in it.
There you go. Let's see. How has it changed your behavior? Like in the grocery store, do you shop different?
Well, I like to tell people a lot when you look at a piece of fruit or a piece of vegetable, and someone will say, well, this apple's so big and bright and beautiful, and the organic apples are really, really tiny. And I'll say, well, what about looking on the back of the package and seeing the nutritional value? If all of our apples and oranges had the nutritional value on them, and one said, I have a ton more vitamin C than the other, which one are you really going to buy? You're going to buy the one that's most beneficial to your body and not just the way it looks.
Mm-hmm. How much has this affected your family as a whole?
I wouldn't say that it's affected our family a lot, other than the health value. I
Mhm.
really believe that we've avoided the unseen just by changing our diet to be just more healthful, and especially with organic foods.
How have you changed your diet?
How have we changed our diet? Well, it kind of all started when the kids were really little, and I noticed that we were having casserole after spaghetti, after nacho night, after pizza night. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that style of American diet, other than there wasn't the side. There wasn't the added nutritional value. There wasn't the salads and the fruits and the carrots and the Christmas vegetables added with it. And mostly we just started juicing. It was fantastic. And I knew that the kids, when they were really little, were getting a huge amount of nutritional value when I felt like I was really short on time.
Perfect. What sets that documentary aside from other ones?
I love that you asked that question, actually. That documentary, Forks Over Knives, was not the most impactful documentary I've watched. But it was so well done that I loved telling other people about it. What set Forks Over Knives apart from other food documentary, farming documentary, chemical documentaries that I've watched is simply that they're advocates of whole, fresh, a lot of non-cooked foods, and they don't really emphasize meat eating, and I highly disagree with that. I think that our fresh whole foods need to be the primary in our diet, but meat eating is critical, especially because of the nutrients that we get from it, especially eggs and fish. And in some of the other documentaries, they highlight that meat eating should be about 20% of our diet, and that is especially important information because it gives us a special number, 20%, so we can kind of think in our head, that's what my whole daily value should be.
Perfect. Thank you.